Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BA'Hashem YAHAWASHI, BA'Hashem RAKAKWADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to mighty Akim, diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Today, 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right. So this lesson is going to be talking about this movie that I just recently saw with a brother. Okay, called They Cloned Tyrone. I don't think it came out last year. It's not too new, June. And basically, when I was watching this, like, it was just so many things. There were just so many things that I was catching on to, paying attention to. I was able to call back to such and such, to this and the third. All right, like I could honestly do a whole like deep review in each and every aspect of the movie, and I actually might do that on a later date. But as of right now, I think from what the notes that I wrote, that I've written down, we're going to be talking, not necessarily talking about that. We're going to be going into that. All right. So first things first, as we read in 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and 11, we can't let Satan get an advantage of us, and we need to be aware of the devices that he uses when he's going up against us. All right. And in this movie, it basically shows, I don't want to say that it's absolutely confirmed that this is exactly what he's doing, but I believe through the spirit and power of Yahawadah that what Esau does, he basically, tells on him, he snitches on himself by making movies like this to really show like this is actually what he's doing. This is actually what he's planning. All right. And Slakia, I'm telling you, like the amount of stuff that I noticed, it's insane. And so first things first, let's get into the very first thing was the chicken. Okay, what's it called? Fried chicken. All right, they had a fried chicken place that had some chemical in it that made the people laugh uncontrollably, and they were, I believe, 25%, 22 or 25% more likely to agree. They were more agreeable, or they were 25% more likely to agree with anything, anyone, any people. All right, and the crazy thing about that is, like, I believe through the spirit that it's not just, places like KFC or Popeyes, but I think it's fast food in general, because brothers have been saying, stay away from fast food, don't eat fast food, cook your own meals, this and the third. Yeah, you might need to go get a quick meal and whatnot. So that's when that's when you can go to like a restaurant or a fast food joint or whatever. But overall, definitely stay away from fast food. And the thing is that in the movie, with the 25% more likely to be agreeable, all right, it led into a big chain cycle of things that they wanted, that they had planned, and they were all tying it in together. All right, so you got chicken that makes people more likely to agree, or more agreeable. They had the perm, okay, that women go to a freaking hairstylist and whatever to straighten their hair. Yes, to straighten to hair, but also the perm made it so that they are more lax, they're calm, and they're more, I think the word is complicit with their situation, because there was this one scene in the movie where this one random Eve, she was in the hair salon getting her hair done, and she was complaining about how life economy is garbage. And then as she was getting her hair done, she was like, she just said, you know what, it's not even that bad anymore. And that's the thing. Like, they had that, and then in addition to that, they had the music that hypnotizes. All right, music that hypnotizes. You got, what's it called? All these gang rap, gangster rap, and all that stuff that makes Israel, or Slakia, more specifically Jake, violent. All right, they also got it. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know too much on this, because I do remember the churches I went when I was younger. They did serve, I think grape juice or something like that. All right, and in the movie, the church was giving out grape drink. It was called grape drink, but at the same time, the church also had, an underground. Watch the movie. I can't stress enough. Definitely go watch the movie for yourself. You need to see it. Yahawadah, so you're be able to extract all the lessons from it needed. But yeah, basically I don't know what the grape drink did, but I would assume that it was probably the same. It might be the same as chicken. But there's the grape drink. There's also these different people that look like they all look the same, like some white skinned dude with an afro, and that comes into the whole assimilation process that they plan on doing, as well as they did do with, what's it called? What's her name? The Native Americans. That's what they're called. The so-called Native Americans. That was one thing that they did during the early days of the Native American conquest and stuff like that. What they would take the kids, put them in these homes, in this one home, all in one home, school, whatever, to re-educate them, and then if they had spoken their native language, all right, then they would basically be punished, all right. In addition to that, they would take their women, and that either were not married or were married, to get married to a Edomite man. All right, so this is what they did. They didn't want, and they even said that in the movie, they don't want to do annihilation. They wanted to do assimilation. So they wanted to make them a part of their society. All right. So Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 30, thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof. So this was one of the things that they did. They're taking in the movie, as well as in history as well. They would take in the Slakia, not in the movie. Bear with me. In the past, as well as I want to say today as well. What they're doing is they're trying to take the women. They're trying to take the women and make Edomite kids that look Jake through that way, or look like half breeds and whatnot, or can pass off as Jake and whatnot. People that I don't know who's an example. I was about to say the wrong one. Tiffany Haddish. Her mother is a so-called black woman, but her dad is a so-called J. All right, she's a perfect example of a tear. What's the other woman's name? Tracy Ellis. It just popped up. another example of a tear. Her father is a so-called J. All right. But her mother is the so-called black woman. These are examples of tears. All right. Now let me also get this. What am I talking about with tears? Okay. Matthew chapter 13 verse 24. In another parable, put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which soweth good seed in his field, but while men slept, Slakia. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. And when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servant of the household came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then hath it tares? He said also unto them, an enemy hath. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? Verse 29, but he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest, and in the time of harvest I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them up in bundles, and to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. All right, so what this means is there's gonna be I guess what's it called, sleeper agents or whatever like that. Not necessarily sleeper agents, but there's gonna be Edomites that look like Israelites. Okay, that are going to be amongst our ranks, amongst us that look like us, in order to deceive us. All right, like they're going to look like the aforementioned two of Tracy Ellis Ross and Tiffany Haddish. So yes, these are examples of, people say, oh yeah, she's a so-called black queen, this and the third one. In actuality, she is actually and they're both Edomites. All right. So what the Lord is going to do is the Lord's letting them roam around free, doing whatever the demon shit that they're doing. And when the time comes for to take up the harvest, to reap the harvest, all right, then he's going to destroy the tares specifically, all right, and then he's going to keep the barn. And for us, it's not, we try to go through the spirit, because we're not supposed to be just demonizing people off their appearance, all right, which is we're supposed to be spiritual about things, okay, which this is actually the thing that Esau does, judging things by appearance and being carnal. And I also have this, because this also was brought up when we were watching the movie. Ezekiel chapter 35 verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. All right, so Esau is the one that had the perpetual hatred for us, just because just because of how we look. And then you got him. Let me see. Let me see if I can get an example of that, because I don't know why. They had a bunch of different clones that looked like him all around town. All right, like he wasn't like a one and done character. It was, well, kind of in some way, but it was like multiple different people that looked like him, and that was going to be the new, in the long run, down the line, after a bunch of the assimilation process, with the whole letting the Israelites die out, quote unquote die out. it was gonna end up changing to, these are the so-called black people that take their place. This was what they said was his. This was what he said was his goal by the end. At the end of the movie, the antagonist. Okay, which I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm not gonna spoil too much of it. But yeah, definitely, absolutely go. This is a must-watch movie because it goes to show that, number one, we're not supposed to be putting perm in our hair. We're not supposed to be trying to straighten our hair to look like our oppressors. We're not supposed to be, eating the poison foods like soda and fast food. Okay, I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head, but for the most part, if you are aware of certain foods that may seem lawful, but are better yet, you're better off not eating it. Then definitely avoid that. Keep away from these gangster rap and whatnot. Music, Lil Nas X, these alphabet music as well. Okay, these are the things that they do to try to get into their mind. And this isn't even conspiracy theory or anything like that. This is just actual stuff that they did. Like they genuinely do that type of stuff with us. All right, so Slakia. So as a result, we attempt to steer clear. We attempt to steer clear from these certain things. Maybe some music might sound good. All right, I'll admit. Perfect example. I listened to X's music. They sound good. I'll admit that they sound good, but I haven't listened to them in a while, and we are better off not listening to them because or better yet, it's more so. I want to say, with the inclusion of the whole making the people more agreeable, all right, or making them that I think that attributes to making people more susceptible to the hypnotic effects of certain things. If you this is another thing that the brothers, the GMS has been saying. They've been saying, watch what you eat healthy. Your body is a temple. Okay, don't just let anything in it. All right. So as a result, we are supposed to be watching. We're supposed to be watching what we eat, and as a result, if we aren't eating, fast food all the time, then we're not allowing ourselves to be susceptible to the not just the poisonous foods, but the poisonous other devices that they have, like the music, like the different stuff that they do. I feel like I really need to do like a big video on this. But anyway, moving on. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. So yes, oppression is going to make a wise man mad. We are mad at this, and this movie should really make you, like, I guess, mad yourself, because this is some real shit. Like, this is the stuff that they actually plan on. I don't know how much of it is true, but I do know that there is some truth to it. We need to be aware of. All right. I already know though with the music. I definitely know with the music. I don't know if the chicken is. I don't know if the chicken is real, or if it's not just chicken, but all fast food. I won't say that it's not, but just be careful. All right. That's why, I always tell people, don't, in terms of also saving money. You will save money if you actually learn how to cook certain things, especially learning how to cook actual foods with flour by itself. Like that's a huge save of money, but at the same time, yeah, it's gonna take a lot more time, sadly. But yeah, we do the best that we can with what we have. Yahawadah. Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false Mashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. And the thing is, yes, a lot of this stuff, a lot of these devices, they're gonna deceive a lot of people, but the elect, they'll keep the elect out of it. Be it someone that's not yet, a brother that's not yet in this truth. All right, they said, oh yeah, I never even liked what's it called, fast food in the first place. It was always just it was just always like nasty to me, or I just liked cooking myself and this and that or whatever, or I was never in gangs. The Lord kept me from it, or I just never, like whatever the excuse, whatever the reason. All right, the Lord is going to protect the elect. The Lord's going to keep the elect away from. Not going to let these, evil things hit the elect. It's going to hit the 2/3, yes, but not the elect. The elect will be delivered from it. Okay, I was about to say immune, but not necessarily immunity, because even in the movie, they weren't fully immune to it. All right. We're not immune to it yet. We're still in our carnal bodies, and there are certain things, or we have our limits basically. So as a result, it's just that the Lord's going to not make it so that Esau will be able to reach us with his wicked devices. All right. Next. Revelation chapter 16, verse 14, for they are the spirits of devils, working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of Yahweh Almighty. And finally, this brings me to the last thing that I did not write down. I just remembered through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH, the Wadi YAHAWAH will call him La YAHAWAH. In addition to that, we have the MOTB, which I shouldn't have said that. The C-hip, all right, which I believe to the spirit and power of Yahawadah, I think that is going to be a major key. You know what it is? It's going to be a major key issue in terms of mind control. All right, let me get these. Seek. Revelation chapter 9, verse 6, and in those days shall men seek death and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. Okay, so this is one of the things. In addition to that, I was thinking or not necessarily thinking, but explaining, because it's like the thing is, one of the things was, let me get this, restoring motor function. Okay, so damn. So Elon Musk's Neuralink, it basically restores functionality to someone's not legs, but body. All right. So how the human body naturally works on its own, okay, is just like you and me, okay, as normal human beings. How the brain works. The brain sends electric waves to your hand, legs, whatever, okay, to make it do certain things. All right. So in that same sense, clearly Esau has been able to develop a technology that if you lost it through some unfortunate circumstances like a car crash or whatever, okay, where they're now able to not necessarily, well, yes, restore the link, but I also want to say create a new link, or it's like create a new medium or create a new source as to where the electric waves will be sent to you, to your body, in order to move your body. All right. So what does that mean? That basically implies, you know what? Okay. So when as the brain sends electric waves to your hands, feet, whatever, if there's another thing in your body that can send electric waves, how, what do you think? How would that other thing control it? All right. So I don't, try to, get this video taken down. I literally saw a video of it. As a matter of fact, I did a video. I did a video on it where they literally said, okay, hold on, let me actually get it, because man can walk.
So there it's picking up well.
For more than a decade, Gert-Jan Oskam has been trying to relearn to walk. A motorbike accident in his late 20s left him paralyzed from the hips down, changing his life forever. But now, Oskam is back on his feet, thanks to groundbreaking digital implants in his brain and his spine.
After 2 days, within 5 to 10 minutes, I could control my hips.
It works like this. When Oskam thinks about taking a step, a brain implant picks up the signals and sends them to a computer strapped to his back. The computer decodes
it. So, lest this video get taken down, again, I'm not trying to get this video taken down, but yeah, you get the picture, as well as most of the stuff that I was saying. Most of the stuff that I was saying corresponds with what you just saw. All right, I will link that video maybe in the description. If it's not there, then I either forgot or I had to, the video is probably edited in order to leave out that part that I might have been in trouble for. Anyway, Revelation chapter 16 verse 14, for they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and the end of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of Yahweh Almighty. So yes, the devil can work miracles as well, and he has been making miracles with what you just saw. All right. Now, in addition, or what you didn't see, or what you couldn't see, Revelation chapter 9 verse 6, and in those days shall men seek. Yeah, basically that's the thing, and that ties into if something else takes control, if there's a new what's the word, if there's a new electric brainwave source, all right, then who's to say there's not going to be a new dictator in that biological ecosystem? All right, to kind of evade a few words. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. Definitely go watch that movie. That's a must watch if you're in this truth. If you can catch all the things like that, that's a very important thing to take note of. If they dealt with it in the movie. They dealt with the what it in not so many ways and not so many words in the same way. They didn't really reveal it, but we know the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. This is this type of stuff that they are planning on doing. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakak double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Abad Babal, and Shalom.